What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today one of my biggest hauls yet finally came in the mail. Today I'm going to be showing my manga haul for the month of April from Rightstufanime. The last time I did a haul was back in February. That was the last time a bunch of new manga released. So I've been resisting the whole month of March from all the deals and all the new stuff that also came out, like the Jujutsu Kaisen 19 and the Spy Family 9. I've been waiting so I can get them this month along with all the new stuff that came out. Ooh. But without further ado, let's get started with the haul unboxing, yeah? So first I'm going to start off with the new releases that came out this month, and then I'm going to move on to the extra stuff that I bought during the Viz sale and then the other stuff. So the first one I'm going to start off with is One Piece Volume 102. So right now I have all the One Piece manga that have released so far in the US. I was gonna wait for like a box set 5 to come out, but who knows when they're gonna release. It's probably gonna be like until like 10 more volumes probably. I think right now we're like halfway like through this volume. I don't think the anime's caught up yet. But I still haven't started reading One Piece at all. I don't know, it's because since I watched it recently, I started watching it back in August, and like I still have it like fresh in my head, all the arcs and everything. So I decided I'm gonna wait a while, and then when I feel like the time is just right, I'm gonna read through all 102 volumes just to experience it in a different format. Alright, moving on. So next up we got Dan to Dan Volume 3. Bro, you guys are sleeping on Dan to Dan actually. Like currently this is one of my favorite series that is out right now. When you read that first volume and you see all the crazy stuff that's in there, you're just like, wow, like that escalated so fast. And I just like the bond that ISN and Ken have. You can tell that they really look after each other. You can tell that they really care about each other as the story goes on. But yeah, highly recommend it if you like Bleach, because this also reminds me of Bleach just from the way the powers work. So if you like Bleach, then I recommend Dan to Dan. Who can't wait to read this. I've been waiting for months now. So next up we have Komi Can't Communicate Volume 24. Now I'm gonna be honest, this was one of the series I didn't think I was gonna get into. I had bought the first 2 volumes like way back when, but I just never touched them. I had them on my shelf, but I just never touched them for like a while. And then one day I was bored and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a try. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. And then when you found out that her goal was to make 100 friends, it's like, okay, let's see if she gets there, see how this goes. So then I read volume after volume after volume after volume after volume. Dude, I just became addicted to it. I don't know why. It was just one of those, like every night I had to read one volume.
It's like, I gotta see what happens next.
Because I also like the extra side story that it has. It doesn't just involve Komi and Tadano. It's like you just get attached to all the characters and you get attached to like their bond. It's like you feel them. Yeah, but I'm not gonna spoil in case anyone hasn't read it yet or don't know anything about it yet. But yeah, things happen and I finally get to see how things progress. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Moving on. So next up we got Tokyo Revengers Volumes 9 to 10 Omnibus. Say what you want about it, but I really like this series. I just like all the characters. It's like they're all so cool, you know? And I'm caught up with the anime, but I don't think these volumes are caught up with it yet. My favorite character in Tokyo Revengers, it's gotta be Draken. It has to be Draken. He's just that guy, you know? That guy you can look up to. That guy that always got your back, you know, when things get tough. Right now the anime just finished its recent arc, and I can't wait for next season though. But currently the English manga hasn't been caught up to the anime yet. But who knows when the next season's gonna come out. So I decided that as the books are coming out, like as they're coming out this year, I'm just gonna read ahead, so I don't have to wait like 1 or 2 years just to see what happens next. Now let's go to the next. Alright, next up we got is My Dress Up Darling Volume 8. Now I remember when the anime first came out, I was like, I don't know if I'll like this. Then I saw that it was like super popular, that everyone was into it, that everyone loved this girl and Marion. And then one day I was just bored. I was like, alright, fine, I'll check it out, let's see. Yeah, it's a cool little slice of life. You also get brought into like the cosplay world, and you get to see like a behind the scenes of how cosplay works, like how complicated outfits can be, and like how influencers do their photo shootings when they cosplay. But when I saw this cover like for the first time like a few months back, before I was even caught up to the recent volume, I was like, what? Marion as a boy? But yeah, I can't wait to see if she pulls it off and see how the story goes from there. Alright, so next up we got is volumes 4, 5, and 6 of Blue Lock. So I recently just finished season 1 of the anime, and man, for my first sports anime, this series is so dope. I remember it was like super popular when the World Cup was happening, and everyone was talking about how Japan was doing great in the World Cup. And I remember there were a bunch of comments talking about
it's the Blue Lock Project, it's the Blue Lock Project, the Blue Lock Project is real.
And then I finally sat down and watched it, and man, every episode had you in suspense. And they also got a cool group of characters. So far, my favorite characters in the series has gotta be Bachira, and then my number 2 would be Chigiri. And after seeing their backstories, dude, it just made me like them even more. But yeah, I didn't have 4, 5, or 6, so I just bought them all at once. Like I said, I've been waiting for April to come so I can just do one big haul of all the stuff that's came out recently. But yeah, the new volume 6, has our boy Rin. Fire character, by the way. This guy is goated for real. And right now the English releases are still behind because the anime just finished. The anime is like a few volumes ahead, I'm pretty sure. And they're releasing a movie and season 2 soon. So yeah, I'm excited for Blue Lock, fire anime. And finally, last but not least, of the new releases, I have Rent a Girlfriend Volume 18. Whoa, calm down, hold up, let me explain. So I know Rent a Girlfriend gets like a bunch of trash talk for like, oh, the main character is trash, and I get it. This guy Kazuya was pissing me off in the beginning, honestly. But then after watching / reading ahead, I was like, maybe this guy's not so bad. There's like some improvement, little bit of improvements here and there. But honestly, I think of it as like my guilty pleasure show. I don't know why. I mean, it's not the greatest story, but it's just like one of those, like, it's not that good, but it's like you want to keep reading it to see where the story goes. And I'm like that right now. Right now I'm just gonna read the story and see if it's worth it or not. It's like I already got started with it. It's just like I gotta see it through to the end. And then when we reach the end, I can leave my final thoughts and final reviews if it's actually worth it, if it's actually just a waste of your time. But yeah, they left at a cliffhanger last volume, so like I also can't wait to see what happens next. And they have Best Girl on the volume cover, Sumi. But yeah, that's all for the new releases. So right now I'm gonna go through all the extra stuff that I got in my haul. So first off, we have Dragon Ball Super volumes 8 through 14. And once again, I haven't even started reading this series yet. Man, I have so many back here that I haven't started reading yet. But it's like, I want to get like a good amount before I start reading it so that then I can just binge it. So I don't have to just get like one volume and then I'm going to be anxious to buy the next one. And then I'm going to have to buy the next one and the next one. Might as well just try to binge it. But honestly, I don't even know what's going on with Super's timeline or Dragon Ball in general right now. But I did hear that the recent arcs have been crazy so far. And this is my favorite volume cover. Volume 9 of Ultra Instinct Goku vs. Jiren. Dude, that fight was nuts. I remember when it came out a few years ago. That fight had me hyped for real. But yeah, Dragon Ball will always be up there as one of my top anime in my heart. Alright, moving on. Alright, the next volumes are One Punch Man volumes 17 and 18. And guess what? You're not gonna believe it. I haven't started reading this either. You know what? I'm just gonna start reading it. You know, this might just be the next series that I read because the anime is releasing so slowly. I was waiting for it, but then I got all these volumes, so it's just like, you know what? Just read ahead. If you can't wait, then just read ahead. Man, I don't even remember what happened at the end of season 2. It was just like, I think it was like villains were gathering up, and then it just stops there. But yeah, I can't wait to start reading One Punch Man to finally get caught up and see how the story's progressing. Alright, and the final batch that I got was It's a Kame Got Killed volumes 12 through 15. But yeah, Kame Got Killed was one of those good small series. Yeah, but after finishing the anime, it's like my heart was turned into shambles. It took me a few days to get over that ending, actually. And I did some research and I heard that the manga is very different from the anime. I heard that they cut a bunch of story from the anime and things played out differently. But yeah, I decided to finish collecting all the series so I can binge it. Right now I'm on volume 8 of the series. But yeah, they definitely censored a bunch of stuff in the anime. And yeah, I can't wait to finish reading it so I can finally move on and continue reading my collection. And yeah, that's it for my manga haul this month. And thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble on. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more manga/anime content. When I got some figures on the way that I'm really excited to unbox. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I can't wait to start reading all this. I'm probably not gonna get to it anytime soon. Because like after I finish one series and I'm debating in my head, what should I read next? It's like, oh, maybe I'll start Super, but it's like, oh, maybe I want to start reading Fairy Tail because I haven't seen the 100-Year Quest yet, or it's like, oh, maybe I should binge Bleach right now. You know what I mean? It's hard to pick a next series to pick up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and stay tuned for the next figure unboxing and the next haul that I'm gonna do soon. Alright, peace out.